Does the power of your thoughts actually dictate the course of your actions? When we let ourselves become mired in a negative thought pattern that threatens to derail us, this question frequently nags at us. Even if you wake up with good intentions, to exercise, finish a project, or spend time with loved ones, doubts and fears can easily derail your progress toward those objectives. Many people battle with the influence of their inner monologues on a daily basis, and it's more prevalent than you might believe. What if, however, you could regain command and bring your behavior into closer harmony with your authentic desires? Here, we will explore the intriguing link between your thoughts and deeds, bringing attention to the ways in which self-awareness can give you agency. We will also provide you with a useful piece of advice that will assist you in regaining your concentration and drive. Make the most of this opportunity to change your life and your future. This contradictory feeling is common when you first awaken. If you want to be fully present, go for a walk in the park, sit quietly in your room, or meditate. During these moments, you can let your thoughts fade away by simply being present. Mostly, thinking fades away, and awareness, also called presence awareness, emerges, though occasionally thoughts may float in and out. The beauty and authenticity of it are palpable. The world will eventually challenge you again, though, so those peaceful moments as you know them will eventually expire. You find that even when you retreat to your peaceful room, you are nevertheless confronted with difficult people or situations. All of a sudden, a notion enters your head, which in turn prompts further thoughts. You were peacefully meditating when this happened. Once again, you find yourself disoriented as you become engrossed in a never-ending stream of thoughts. You can become disoriented in the flow of thought just as easily as in vocal exchanges. A lot of people who are just coming into their own have fleeting moments of presence, and then they totally lose it when things become tough. I already indicated that the problem is not always external. The mind, with its infinite variety of possible scenarios, monologues, and dialogues, is frequently the obstacle. All sorts of concerns surface as you find yourself embroiled in a dispute with yourself. When you can't stop thinking about all the important things you're going to face shortly, particularly in the middle of the night, what is commonly known as worry tends to come to the surface. The tough part is realizing that although it's great to be completely quiet and have times of true peace, with the calm alertness that is presence, in the end, presence and everyday life have to blend. They need to unite. Problems in life, whether they come from inside or outside, have the power to either make you more aware of your surroundings or drive you to retreat into unconsciousness again. You have the choice when faced with adversity. Give in and let yourself be consumed by it, or rise above it and become more self-aware. Spending time in nature or in meditation without distractions is a great way to increase your presence power. Therefore, making the most of these moments is crucial. With this power of presence, you can overcome life's obstacles. The difficulties will force you to increase your level of awareness, like a dimmer switch, assuming they don't knock you out cold. Raising your level of presence is unnecessary when you are being questioned. As is often the case, imagine that you are confronted with a challenge from within. Even though everything happens in one's head, there are tangible external obstacles like losing one's job, one's house, or one's relationship. Problems of various kinds, substantial problems, can develop. Nevertheless, these events, even if they are completely genuine, are magnified by the mind. Whether these obstacles are actual or imagined, the mind amplifies them and generates a cascade of negative emotions and ideas in response. Realizing you've become lost in your own thoughts is the only thing that can rescue you. You get some agency when you realize this. Thinking happens to you, even if you are unaware of it. The situation is beyond your control. It just occurs. You are your thoughts, and your thoughts are using you. Their parasitic nature stems from the fact that they are small energy fields that masquerade as you. These ideas are like parasites. They occupy your whole mind and pass themselves off as you. There is no such thing as free will when you are entirely ensnared by a brain parasite. This parasitic species has supplanted you. I know it sounds fantastical, but that's because that's exactly what it is. When you wake up to the reality of the situation, a choice becomes apparent. What lies below the intellect is the source of this insight. Oh, I'm totally lost in the mind. It's possible to understand this after experiencing a small amount of presence. Once you accept the fact that you've lost touch with who you are, you may start making decisions again. You need to be cognizant of this fact though, since this opportunity will slip away before you know it, and you'll be right back where you started with your destructive and pointless thoughts. Therefore, at that very second, you are free to make a decision. Reclaiming awareness from your mind is a decision you can make. An anchor for presence is something you should employ. Practice mindfulness or deep breathing exercises. They can help. Choosing to focus on your breathing might lead to a heightened awareness of your inside body. Almost all mental processing stops when awareness shifts to the breath and the inner body. Your awareness has been liberated from the clutches of these parasites. You have no choice except to regain awareness. Combating these parasites is futile. Doing so causes these parasitic beings to suddenly vanish into thin air, much like a balloon losing air pressure. They were never anything more than that in the end. I am astounded by this procedure. By reclaiming your awareness, you come to understand that you are free to choose whether or not to think on the things that are causing you misery in the present moment. At this very moment, you are here. To stay in the present moment and avoid being dragged back into a painful cycle of racing thoughts, one must practice extreme mindfulness. These fleeting ideas are still there, so you have to be fully present. You need to think about this again. This is a very bad situation, a thought may say, even if they may have lost most of their vitality. In no time at all, you find yourself re-entering the train of thinking. Sometimes, you just have to remind yourself that you may choose to focus on something other than your thoughts. In order to manifest the life you dream of, it is essential to have insight into the power of your ideas. You go from being a bystander in your life to someone who makes deliberate decisions when you realize this link. By understanding this dynamic, you can overcome self-limiting ideas and replace them with more positive ones that help you progress. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, a simple exercise that can help you shift gears is to pause, breathe deeply, and center yourself. This practice of mindfulness can ground you, allowing you to respond to events rationally rather than emotionally. A mindset that allows you to live with greater purpose and pursue your true passions can be developed through regular practice. Please commit to this path of self-discovery by taking a time to like the video and comment now if you found this conversation illuminating. Please subscribe to my channel for additional life-changing ideas and forward this inspiring message to anybody you think would benefit from hearing it.